Welcome back to the Token Trio, Token Nation. My name is Lonzo.
I'm George.
I'm Ian.
It's hot.
It's
in
humid.
Michigan. Yeah, humid. We have a mukbang.
Whatever it's called.
Whatever
Whatever
it's called.
you call it.
Y'all already know. Y'all already know how this goes. We don't know. Mukbang, whatever it's good.
We have one of those. We have story time today for y'all. Not Q&A because apparently y'all don't want to answer this question. So,
got story time about some situations that happened
senior prom.
when we were seniors in high school.
Now, I am going to warn George ahead of time. You know, George like to test me. I am the one editing this video. So anything you say, let's not forget, I will take it out. So put that out there. So we have Little Caesars. Hot and ready.
Pizza.
Butter and parm on the top. It's a Detroit thing.
Dang, they loaded that.
If you ain't never put butter, parm
Yes,
all
they
over
did.
your Little Caesars pizza,
Bless.
See the manager over there, she know me and she like me, so she not only gave me butter and parm for free,
what?
but she put a lot of extra on there.
See, look
So,
at it. Look at it.
Shout out to Maureen.
Trying to explain. See,
Thanks,
it's
Maureen.
butter and parmesan all over the pizza slices.
Look at that.
Trying.
I'm so hungry.
I need to. Hey, I'm gonna put y'all up on game. If you ain't never had it before, get it.
Got one
It
near
would
you,
change
go
your life.
to it.
It would change your life. I promise. Now on the crust, all over. Say butter
All
parm,
over.
all over.
No, yeah.
Just remember
Man,
that.
she did load this, damn.
But anywho,
Mm-hmm.
prom senior year. I am not gonna start this conversation because mine's gonna go entirely too long. So Ian, how was your prom? Senior year,
It was fucking amazing.
2013.
I had a wonderful experience.
That's good.
It was
That's
my
good.
final prom, and I was prom king.
Ian
I was
definitely got voted prom
Dubbed
king.
the royalty, so it was pretty
Yeah.
great.
I know. See,
I was not expecting it either.
They wore a white suit.
No, well, white and black.
white and black. Okay. See, Ian had your how we want to put this. The best prom you could possibly have. You know, he looked good. He had a good date. Went in there and we got prom king. I mean,
And my date got prom queen, so it worked out perfectly.
and his date got prom queen.
See, I was trying to vote somebody
can't
else
write-
up in there.
You can't write a better story
Ooh.
than that.
I cut out their names, but I was going around telling people vote for him.
Anywho, so Ian had your best,
been great.
the best prom that you could possibly have. Now, for the fun part, me and Alonzo's prom experience was tied together.
Thanks to George. Ruined it. What a
I did not ruin his prom. I
Thanks for
actually
wasting my mother's money. That was all you, bro.
Oh man. Woosah.
Okay, look.
Anywho,
George
go ahead.
tried extremely hard. Okay, look. You gotta work with what you got. Okay? And George tried to work with what he had. It wasn't much. And let's just say, unfortunately, what he had to work with was tied, inevitably to my prom experience. And once that shit went down, the other, it carried over to mine. So that's just kind of how that went.
So let's talk about your date.
Wow. What about my date?
Well, this is when this shit started going downhill. So, what about your prom experience was bad, Alonzo?
Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna. Okay, so here's what was good about it. Okay.
Yeah, I was down.
It wasn't all bad.
No, it wasn't. No. For you, it wasn't.
It was. I actually, when I asked my prom date the first time, it was actually kind of cute. It was on the calculator. Shout out to my boy Michael Rankin. He set this up for me.
Okay.
So, the graph and part of the calculator.
Yeah.
You put the equation in. You hit enter. It had a heart and it said prom.
Oh, sorry.
So I took it to her and I said, "Hey, hit enter on that." And then she said yes, ecstatically. And then, so we went. So that was cool. You know, it sucked in that I did not have a license at the time nor a car, but it was cool because George drove us in a really nice vehicle, so that was nice.
I mean, this all sounds great to me. But go ahead. It's like you had a good time.
Oh, okay. And yeah. Oh, I got to, you know, and look, my boys was there, you know, George and Ian, Jessica was there. Got to say hi to her. We was friends then, so I just, you know, waved at her. Kind of thing. Let's see. Eric. Shout out to our boy Eric. Thomas. You know, I mean, yeah, got some laughs in. The table in which I sat at, now see, that's when my prom was A-okay until George got there and picked up me and my date. Honestly, that's when things really started to just kind of go downhill, and then from there it was downhill all for the rest of the night. I mean, it was not that great. So
let me put it this way.
I mean,
I believe Alonzo's prom was not bad. I was there for the whole thing.
You can't negate my experience.
I was there the whole time.
My experience is valid. What you gonna say?
I understand your experience is valid, but all I'm saying is I said I believe. I didn't say that it wasn't. I said I believe.
And I believe yours wasn't that bad either.
And you can't say that with a straight face. So
my thing is, George had a great prom.
No, I didn't. So my thing is, yes, Alonzo went with the date he wanted to go with. He hung out with his friends.
But there's an asterisk.
Hold on. You skipped all through it, so it must have been that important. So
yes,
my
it was.
thing is,
thanks to Eric and you not telling me nothing.
Few things that don't affect prom. So
yes,
let's go back to let's go back to prom. So prom, he went with the date he wanted to go with.
Asterisk.
When he got there, he sat with his friends.
No, I did not sit with my friends.
Was I there?
You remember that table we was at?
Yes, I was.
I sat with a friend.
Eric was there too.
I sat with 2 friends.
Okay, ain't one but 6 of us there.
It was a horrible table.
Well, 8, because the mothers don't count. So it was. We had on that standpoint. I think it was a good prom. Let me get to my prom. Alonzo can go back to his asterisk, okay? Because I'm gonna run down this list, guys, and you tell me. I really need Alonzo to say that with a straight face. After I get done, I had the prom. So initially, guys, George and another female. I'm not saying no names in this.
Don't say female. Don't be sexist. Another woman, young woman.
It's the same thing.
We call them females.
Another woman. Me and her had agreed to go to prom together.
Oh!
To go to prom. Oh yeah, we started from the top. We had agreed.
Oh!
We had agreed to go to prom together.
Ooh.
I have to start at the top. That's the only reason I got a situation I was in the first place. So we had agreed to go to prom together, guys. And about, we had already, I seen her dress and stuff. I was about to get my stuff. So it was probably 3-4 weeks, maybe a month tops before prom. Maybe 3 weeks before prom. Well,
poor baby.
I got the text message that said she getting back with her boyfriend at the time, and we couldn't go to prom together no more.
But see, I had to solidify it because a young lady told me that's a real thing, and I told George and Ben, I was like, bro, I just heard from old girl,
Zach,
you don't got prom date no more.
So that was the thing. So yeah, so we got there. So that happened, and George was scrambling for a prom date. News gets around that George no longer has a prom date. I'm not saying I was the best looking dude in the world, but I ain't gonna say the ugly girls, but I'll say the lesser than average people figured out that I did not have a date, and there was a few people, 3, 4, 5, that I heard through the grapevine might be asking me. So, here's the situation, guys. I'm not trying to be mean, rude, or anything of the sort, because George in 2019 is different than George in 2013. Here's the thing. I'll say this, okay? Back then, I was a really, really, really nice guy, guys. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not nice now, but I was really nice back then.
Pushover.
No, I was just super nice. So, I couldn't see myself without a prom date saying no to prom. Just someone who asked me. So, what happened is, this certain individual who I did go to prom with, me and her best friend was really good friends as well. She comes to me and she asks me, hey, so-and-so is about to ask you to prom. I tell her, don't want to go to prom.
By the way, the
so-and-so.
person he's talking about was my prom date.
Exactly. So you see how this ties together.
Who he should have went with. But
hold on.
Go ahead.
We not on you. So the situation and circumstances that surrounded it was she asked her friend A, see if George can go to prom with me. Like basically get the scoop. So she asked me, I say no, right off rip. Not doing it. So an hour and a half later, we get down to a compromise. I say, give me 2 weeks to find somebody else. That's what I said. So give me 2 weeks to find somebody else. I'm sorry if you're watching this, if you're hearing this story for the first time. I really do apologize.
Yeah,
but this is what happened. Okay, I'm throwing it all out there.
This is the name.
This is what happened. Okay, so I said, give me 2 weeks, and then I can see if I can find, because I actually had a couple people in mind already, so who I was going to ask. So I said, okay, let me go ask some people. So it was nothing against her. I just had 2 people in mind already. So that's what we agreed upon. The issue was that was like Monday-ish, right? Tuesday, the very next day, I get word she's asking me that day. So what does George do? George calls his mama. George called his daddy. George called his cousin. George called anybody that could possibly call him out of school that day to get me out of school, because I do not want to say no to this girl. Just get me out of class. Like, just call me home. Whatever.
George was also taking me home that day?
Yes. Yeah, also taking Alonzo home. We're going to get to that too. So the end of the day comes. Needless to say, I could not get out of school. I'm like, okay, I'm about to door. I'm like, let's go. We all in the same class. So I'm like, let's go. She gearing up. I said, Alonzo, be by the door. Be ready to go. Needless to say, we get to the door. Alonzo says, I forgot something. Alonzo goes back in the classroom. Alonzo comes out the classroom, but guess who's right behind Alonzo? Miss So-and-so. Right behind Alonzo with a nice fishing pole and a sign on it said, now that I've caught you, will you go to prom with me? I remember like it was yesterday, handing me a bag of hot Lay's potato chips and a red Faygo pop. Guys.
Flat and stale.
So, guys, guess what? George said yes. And like the nice guy he was, I said yes. You know, I talked myself into it, leading up to prom, long story short. I know it's probably kind of long already, but this is my story. So, we went on prom day, guys. I'm a senior, she's a junior, right? So, prom day, I pull up to her house. I sit in her house for approximately 2 hours, guys. I got grilled by her brother as if I was the guy that she was about to date her or something. I got asked every question you could possibly imagine. And she walks out, and yeah, so she walked out. We leave there, but needless to say, remember I said we was there for 2 hours, guys. So we get back to my house. We didn't have no time to take pictures at my own house. I'm the senior. I'm senior prom. I took like 2 pictures. I had Alonzo and his date was there. We took like a couple. Then I had to be on the road. We took like 900 over there. Took 2 at my house. I have no pictures from prom my senior year. Crazy, right? I know, that's crazy. So that's how my whole thing got started, guys. Then we get to prom. Man, this is gonna be about George story time. We get to prom, guys. as he said, we're sitting at the table. We quickly find out
table.
that no one at the table wants to be with the date that they're with at the moment. So that's also a very, very bad situation.
It's funny how you all ended up at the same table.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? So no one wanted to be with the date they were with. So it was a very, very, very awkward table. So, we there, we rolling, we doing our thing, I'm trying to make the best of the situation. Halfway through prom, we're up and dancing. Okay, now the female that I was originally going to prom with, remember back at the beginning of the story, right? She comes to George and say, George, I want to dance. Okay, this is where things really, really went downhill really, really fast. So she said, you want to dance? I said, yeah, let's dance. So we dance. While we're dancing, I see my lovely date, Alonzo, and his date all over there. And they're staring at me with the stinkest look you can possibly imagine. Like, you can feel it piercing the side of your face, guys. Like, it's so crazy. Like, so we're sitting there, it's piercing the side of my face. I'm like, what is going on? Then I realized real quick, she mad that I'm dancing with somebody else. So I'm like, man. I tell her, the girl I'm with, this is where George made the biggest mistake of prom. I told the girl, I said, hold on, I'll be back. I left, I came back, I went over there to them. I didn't say nothing about it because I didn't feel like I needed to. So I came in, I was just, I came over acting like nothing was a problem. I came in dancing, but she wasn't really feeling it the rest of the night. It just was what it was. She was kind of mad. So I said, skirt, and I left again, right? I went back to the other girl, but this was like an hour or so later. She wasn't very happy with me either now. She said, you left and never came back. I said, I got you, but I'm back now. So I'm sitting down, so she's sitting down. I said, hey, so do you want to dance? She said, no. I said, okay. So tell me why. Not even 3 seconds later, another individual of male persuasion walks up to her and says, do you want to dance? She says, yes. Looked at me, rolled her eyes, and walked away. Now, guys, if it sounds like a movie, that's because it felt like one at the time too. Everything went. George sat there in that chair, looked over dumbfounded, saying the day I don't want to be with is mad, the one I did want to be with is mad, and it's my senior prom, ain't getting no pictures, ain't got nothing.
By the way,
I'm sitting here
because his date was mad, my date was mad.
Exactly.
They friends,
so
I'm fucked too.
So now I'm sitting here, sitting down in the seat, staring with nothing. I ain't got nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. So, you know what George decided to do? George said, we're leaving. That's what I said. I said, we're getting up out of here, okay? I said, it was, the prom probably had another hour and a half left. I said, we out. We dipping. My prom date said she don't want to leave because all her friends are still here. I drove. I'm a senior. You a junior. What are you talking about? So we leaving. That's just what that was.
Silent car ride.
So she real mad now, and her friend mad that she mad. So now we sitting in the car, and the whole thing is completely silent. 20-minute drive, no talking, all the way back. Dropped them off. We went to a bonfire, guys. Right after that, so we all go to a bonfire.
Oh yeah, we did do.
We all go to a bonfire, guys. We get to the bonfire.
What was that like?
It was cool, but we all get to the bonfire. We chilling. And we get there, everything's all Gucci. At the bonfire, we get up to leave, right? So, again, me and his date are very, very close friends. So, when we go to leave, I go and I hug her to leave, and then probably the most disrespectful thing I did. Don't kill me in the comment section. I definitely did it. I just tapped her on the head and said, I had a good time. Right. And guess what, guys? That was the last time I ever spoke to that girl. Since. So, that was my prom experience, guys. It's crazy as it sounds. Yes, it was as bad as it sounds.
It was horrible.
But luckily for me, the girl I'm with right now, Miss Jessica Anderson, I went with her my junior prom, and guess what? That's what we gonna count as prom, because we are living happily ever after today, and things are amazing today. You know, so 2013 just didn't happen. It was cool. It was a great year. Outside of that, so hey, we're good. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. Because I can go deeper than that. Just don't feel like it.
Yeah, plus this is something we just don't need out there in the world.
Exactly.
I'll say this. Okay. Again, it was cool. Okay, I appreciate the person who went with me. You know, George's close friend.
Close friend.
We
At the time.
She was a great date. I was oh so lucky. Very fun all around, you know. Very inspiring prom, you know.
I had a great night.
Exactly. Ian had a good night. So if you take anything from this video, guys, this is the after all that what I said.
Don't go to
I
prom.
say this.
That's what
100% go to prom, guys. But I will say this:
Make sure you don't enjoy it.
don't try to spare someone's feelings
Right.
for your own for their own happiness. Don't spare your own happiness. So
Yeah.
Thanks for rocking.
I don't remember much from prom.
yeah, whatever. Thanks for rocking with the best trio on YouTube. I'm George.
I'm sorry. I don't talk to peasants. Okay.
I'm Lonzo.
I'm Ian.
And we'll see y'all next time. We out.
Money.